All right, everybody, welcome back. This is another episode. Today, I got a very special guest today who's going to help me revisit Jack Daniels. So, when you get a chance, go back and watch my Jack Daniels video. And one of the highlights is that you'll see that I wasn't really that impressed with it. However, this is America, and everybody deserves a second chance in America.
That's right.
From what I understand from my mom, Jack Daniels used to be the drink. Like, when they were in the club kicking it, I guess, Ronald Reagan era, that's what was hot, right? Like how everybody's all Hennessy now, and I guess Jameson, Jack Daniels was the drink. So this is that same bottle from before. I told y'all before I was gonna keep it. You see I haven't touched it, but we're gonna do a little something different today. We got the regular Jack Daniels that we're gonna try. Then we're gonna go ahead and check out this Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Select. Difference between these two is this is their regular 80 proof and this is their 94 proof. So let's go ahead and get started. So we got some Jack poured in the glass. I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna do my first. I'm gonna refresh my taste buds. But you know what? Hey, you know what? Before we do that, let's go ahead and let it breathe. Why don't you give us a little story about your experience with Jack? Like how long you've been drinking Jack? Some of your experiences with Jack Daniels.
I guess the best one was with my mother-in-law, Christmas Eve after midnight mass. We had a little bit too much Jack. That was the old Jack. That was the.
This is like the early 80s Jack.
Jack. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So y'all was drinking it after mass?
Yeah, we started out, of course, Jack and Coke, then Jack and Ice, and then just Jack.
Just the bottle straight up. So was it the same label?
Yeah, same label. The
old number 7?
I just think that the proof on it back in those days, this was like 70, late 70s.
Oh, okay,
it was
yeah.
a whole lot higher than what it is today.
Yeah, based upon what I read, it was 90 proof until I think 1986 or 87, and then they cut it to 86.
Yeah, but this was the drink of choice for my daddy and all his boys in the wintertime. You know, Daddy always said brown liquor in the winter and white liquor in the summer. So
some people still say that.
Yeah. So, you know, we kind of old school.
All right, so let's go ahead and just give it a sip and see, you know, what you get off of it.
Do taste a little cinnamon, maybe. It's you can taste the oakiness in it. It's still kind of Jack, you know. It's still got that Jack burn to it, but you can still drink it. It's still sipping whiskey.
You think it burns?
Yeah, it's got a little tinge to it, you know. But
on the tongue?
I'm kind of slowed down a little bit.
I get I'm feeling the heat. I'm feeling the heat in my belly a little bit.
Yeah.
And I had a little bit of tickle on the tongue.
Running down.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But I guess probably because I've been drinking more higher proof stuff, I'm like, okay, this is not really doing anything for me. But, you know, some people say Jack Daniels tastes like bananas. What do you think about that?
I didn't taste bananas.
Yeah.
I tasted more oak wood.
I didn't get that either.
Wood. You can taste cinnamon for some reason. Jumped out to me. Brown sugar. And those were two things that I kind of immediately
Yeah, I get that. It's funny because, like, I've heard a lot of people say bananas, but I don't get that. But it's funny how people could taste the same thing and have, like, different...
Everybody has different taste buds.
Different taste buds.
I guess what hits on the tongue.
Yeah. So I got a little tingle on the tongue. It still reminds me of... Now, with that being said, this bottle has been open for, like, 5 months probably. But yeah, it kind of is the same as what it was. It is a smooth sipping whiskey, I guess.
I don't think liquor goes bad though.
No, it doesn't. I mean, by the time you'll probably be gone anyway. I think I read somewhere that they said if you have a bottle that's open though, like once it gets past the halfway, you should drink it within like a few months, because the more air it's in contact with it, you know, it changes how it looks.
Yeah.
So
I can imagine it would affect color.
So that was the Jack. Next up, we're gonna go ahead and pour some of this Jack Daniel's single barrel select, and then we'll go from there. All right, so now it's time to get into this single barrel select. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and pour it. I'll pour us a splash, and then while it's opening up, I'll kind of tell you what I know about this. And again, this is just a little tiny bottle because, the good thing is you want to give it a chance. So now, the difference between the single barrel select and the regular Jack Daniels is that, so this is a batch product, right? So that means that they may take 200 barrels or maybe 2,000 barrels. They batch them all together, and then that's what ends up in the bottle. With the single barrel, also after they do that, they add water to it to proof it down to 80 proof. This is 40% alcohol by volume, 80 proof. So with the single barrel select, as the name implies, this comes from one barrel. So although each bottle of single barrel select is going to be, it should have the same flavor profile, but they're going to be a little bit different in comparison to themselves. This is 47% alcohol by volume. So this is 94 proof. So what I'm expecting on here is the same Jack Daniel's flavor, but with, a little bit more
intensity,
a little bit more punch. So first, let's go for the smell first, and you tell them what you think you get on the smell.
I said just right off the bat when I picked it up, when you first poured it, there's a difference in the smell immediately.
What's the difference, you think?
It's just the potency. I mean,
you smell the alcohol?
The jackiness comes through.
It smells stronger?
Yeah. It's like, damn, Jack, what you done did?
All right, Dad. Well, yeah, you go first. You go ahead and have the first sip.
Matter of fact, wait a minute now. Oh, wow. This, believe it or not, is so much smoother than the other. And right off, the sweetness just kind of popped. And I drank it, and it's like, there's no burn. Now, I can drink another one then, bro. Pour me one. Ooh. Yeah. Now, this is some good brown liquor.
What do you think about the color? Is it about the same color? It seems to be about the same color.
It seems like it's a little bit lighter caramel, but it could be the bottle. But
yeah.
There is a vast, I didn't think it'd be that much difference between the two. But yeah.
Well, let's see what I get.
It's not blended, I guess.
Well, it's stronger too. So usually what I've learned in the whiskey game is that basically the more water they add to it, it kind of dilutes the flavor. So because it's a higher proof and it's less watered down, you're getting more of the flavor.
And we're drinking this straight up.
Oh, of course. Yeah, neat. Always.
Yeah,
always.
This is right on here. I would buy this.
So what I'm getting is
you taste the sugar?
You know it's Jack Daniels.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know it's Jack.
You know this is Jack Daniels.
It's a different Jack.
But it's smoother, which tells me that it's probably older.
Yeah.
They don't have an age statement on these bottles.
And it's not as casky. I mean oaky.
Yeah. This is smoother.
Yeah.
This is smoother, and I don't know, do you feel like the alcohol or something like immediately, or it's smooth though?
I kind of feel it now, but
what about a burn?
No, it's not the same burn as it was with the.
Yeah, like this is younger. You can feel that young burn.
This was like, oh damn, all right, I can drink another one.
Yeah, this one I get the heat. I get the heat in my belly, but it's not like
right. Yeah.
Now,
this is some good looking.
So, a fifth of this in this area is around $27. A fifth of this is like $47.
No, well, there's no choice.
So you're talking about almost a 50% markup, more than 50% price?
But you don't drink as much of this one as you do this one. I mean, I totally agree. Yeah,
so anyway, I was telling Dad before that like there's volume drinkers I've learned, and there's like destination drinkers. Some people are more into, let me see if I can drink this whole bottle. And I'm more of like, there's a certain destination I want to get to. I want something to get me there ASAP. and not fade away. Reason being is, I mean, calories also, I don't want to just be ingesting calories. I'm drinking it to get to a destination. Give me something that's going to get me there, and then I'm good. The problem I had with this was that I drank this, and I was good for about 30 minutes, and then it was gone. And I was like, oh, man, like, wait, what happened? Yeah, with the higher proofs, I found that, they kind of get you to that destination, and you kind of hang out. So, you can, if you sip on this, it'll kind of keep you there.
Yeah.
But, I think it's a huge price difference.
Proved your point, though. You were telling me that there's a difference between the two and the taste. And
yeah. So you
can taste it. I'm
80 to 90. So you're going up. You're increasing the strength by about 25%. Mm-hmm. You're going up in strength.
But that's amazing for it to be so different, but smoother.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I know it sounds weird.
I know that's what it is. I learned because people have this impression that like
it's gonna be stronger.
It's
more burning.
Yeah, it's gonna burn you. It's stronger. Yeah. But like if it's a bad whiskey and it is strong, yes, it is gonna burn your throat out. But part of what you're paying for with these higher proofs and the other ones is that the longer it stays in that wood traditionally, the more that it mellows, it takes the rough edges out. Right. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, people, you got to decide. There's also a single barrel select barrel proof, which is I think like I forgot maybe 120 proof, but it's basically this same thing. But so this is cut anyway. Mm-hmm. Like this, I think the single barrel select, and I'll put the exact amount there, is maybe 120 something proof. They add water to that, I'm pretty sure, to bring it down to 94 on this, and this is the 80 proof. Yeah. So in conclusion, what we did is, Dad, old time Jack Daniel's drinker, right? Mm-hmm. We went through the original Jack, gave our tasting notes. We went through the single barrel select, gave our tasting notes. I think it was good.
It was good. It is good. There is a difference.
There's a difference. There's a difference in the price. You got to decide if the price is worth it. I had the miniature. Would I buy this bottle at $47? Now the bottle also is really nice that it comes in. It looks like a decanter. The bottle is really nice. I think I would probably get one just so if I have company over, like I do now, and I can say, hey, have you had the Jack Daniel Single Barrel Select? Because they probably haven't. I can say, check this out. Mm-hmm. But for $50 around, I'd have to say there's probably a couple other bottles that I would get. So
for everyday drinking.
Yeah, sure. Because it's Jack Daniels and it's call, yeah, why not? Have it around. I'd rather give this to somebody than like the Gentleman Jack.
Yeah.
And
Jack is a staple. I mean,
yeah. It's like you got to have Coke. You got to have Jack.
But with that, you don't need anything. I mean,
yeah, I think it's good. I like it. All right. So yeah, Dad, thanks for being in the video. We'll go ahead and
we're gonna drink some more liquor after this.
We're gonna drink some more liquor after this, and hey, we'll see you guys on the next episode. Cheers. Thanks for watching.